extremely ill. It can just seem for the family that time has stopped. The little boy you're about to meet was expected to die from his complications, but he managed to surprise everyone and is now fighting to catch up. All he needed was a kidney. Here's Ethan's story. Danielle Schonecker was pregnant with 2 boys. One was healthy, one not. Ethan was not urinating.
Things just slowly got worse, and within a week we had a talk with the nephrologist who said he's got, end-stage renal failure.
Where are your crayons? We don't have crayons today. Do you have the boxes?
Ethan was born with a condition where his kidneys have not developed properly, so basically his kidneys were under a type of obstruction, so his kidneys did not develop well. And because his kidneys are not normal, as he's grown, we've needed to support his kidneys, and hence why he's doing the dialysis.
And that sparked other problems, like weak lung function.
So he didn't have very much amniotic fluid around him, and with the pressure of the amniotic fluid helps to develop the lungs. So they figure that his lungs just are a little bit smaller than they should be.
In the early days, they faced losing him. He had been on a machine to oxygenate his blood, as he was too fragile for dialysis to clean it. But that was a short-term solution.
And they had a meeting with us and said pretty much, it doesn't look good. Based on his x-rays and a test that they had done that morning, it didn't look like he was going to make it.
So knowing he could die at any moment, they took him off the machine and held their breath. Ethan kept taking breaths.
So that was like the worst day and the best day of my life, pretty much.
His battle was not over. He then faced almost constant infections because of his weakened immune system. Then H1N1 struck down Danielle, who couldn't come to see him.
They really, saved his life here, and multiple times, and it's amazing. It's amazing the country we live in, and then what the hospital's done for us. So.
Ethan is now strong enough for dialysis. The next step is to get him strong enough for a kidney transplant. In the meantime, he needs dialysis 3 times a week. All right, he has spent almost a year and a half in hospital. The first choice for a transplant would be a family member, but his parents are not a good match. Almost 4,000 Canadians need a donor. This country has a low rate of donation for a developed nation.
The gold standard for all of our kids is trying to get them to transplant, and we are working very hard to get him there.
While he waits, Chio will use medicine and technology to do the work Ethan's kidneys were intended to do, and he continues to move forward. Already, he has been so sick for so long that he is behind his twin Rylan.
He is quite a trooper, absolutely. Even when we have to do something invasive, very forgiving, almost immediately when you're finished. He has a big smile and ready to play again and give hugs. So sorry. I'm so sorry. And so what I do with Ethan is I come in and I try to stimulate his language, and I try to get him to make as many sounds or word approximations as possible. So we do it all through play.
And through it all, Ethan has been an eager student.
Oh, he thinks this is all play.
This is the occupational therapy unit.
My main role with him is to work on improving his fine motor skills and a lot of hand strength, two-handed activities, because he shows delays in these areas.
He is quickly catching up to Rylan.
Unbelievable. It just, it seems, he throws the occasional curveball to make things interesting for us.
He's a little fighter, that's for sure.
Look who that is, TC. That's me, that's you.
He's turning over.
Who's this? Who's that? Who is this with their brand new kidney? Brand new kidney. I love all the happy stories that I get to tell today. Brand new kidney donated by yours truly, another dad donation. There's the other dad over there looking so excited. How did the surgery go?
There was a couple of little things, hiccups, but overall everything went pretty well.
Yeah, you're still recovering.
Yeah, I feel pretty good though. I've been golfing twice, so I don't have any excuses anymore.
Golfing.
No excuses.
For a bad golf game,
yeah.
or for your kidney. So what does this mean for him right now? You're home now.
Yes, we're home. No more dialysis. We still have visits to CHEO.
Right.
He still has quite a few medications to prevent him from getting any infections right now, but those will be going down, and he'll just have his anti-rejection medications left. His development has been amazing since. He's running around, playing outside, doing all kinds of things. It's been great. He's had so much energy. It's unbelievable. Wakes up at 5 a.m. now.
Oh, I'm not sure that's a good thing with a new kidney waking up at 5 a.m. So what's the long term? Now that he has it, there's anti-rejection, and in terms of the whole future, he can just get on with the business of catching up, right? Because
That's right.
remember when I first met you, there was such a difference between the two boys, right? And now, other than the puffy cheeks, there's nothing that I see that's different.
No, he's been doing great. He really is. I have a picture at home of Rylan helping him up the ladder on the playground last week. Like he's catching up like crazy. It's great.
So what's the next steps in terms of follow-ups and blood tests? Because Courtney, who is sitting over there co-hosting with me, right, who's waving, she she goes for regular blood work. Is that what the future will hold for you? Just checkups along the way?
Yeah, right.
So right now he's going to weekly still. As we go on, it'll get less and less. We'll be switching to weekly soon, hopefully.
And how about for you guys? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, you have had your hands full for the last few years.
Yeah.
Has this given you a bit of breathing space?
Yes, it's definitely nice not to have to go out 3 times a week.
Right.
Sorting out childcare and all the rest has been crazy. So.
And when I met you, you were busy trying to keep jobs going and keep your business going, and now you've given a kidney. Can you actually take a break now?
Yeah. I guess we've been pretty lucky with family and friends and everything, so helping us out along the way. So it's definitely nice to every trip's a little victory.
What does he say? Oh, there's me. There. You know what? Beautiful picture. We couldn't be happier for you, and beautiful voice. Hey. Yay. Happy ending. All because of you. Thank you. Well, fabulous story. Thank you so